everyone, this is Katrina Rossini and Amy Jenkins with Capital Cannabis Corner here in Sacramento this week talking about cannabis. And what a shocker. And we're actually touching on an interesting topic which we teased about last time, which has to do with Schedule I drugs. Did you know that cannabis, Amy does of course, is a Schedule I drug? And a lot of people may say, well, what does that mean? What does that mean to actually, from an industry standpoint, what does that mean from the research side? It's an actually pretty important topic,
right.
Especially here in California, especially now that we're seeing cannabis being legalized in certain states, and it's still a difficult thing to research because you want to see, I mean, I know I'm going on and on about this, but you really, when you legalize something, you want to know the research side of it, but they're making it very difficult. So it's kind of a twisted thing.
Yeah, I mean, how much time do we have?
I know, right?
We can devote a lot of segments to this. So I think let's just begin by talking about the absurdity of this. Okay, so the Federal Controlled Substances Act defines cannabis, or in the case of this act, marijuana, as a Schedule I drug. And what that means is that the Drug Enforcement Office, USDEA, basically defines marijuana, or deems marijuana to have certain characteristics, which again, under the California scheme, would seem absolutely absurd. So those characteristics include no medicinal benefits whatsoever, highly susceptible to being abused, and essentially no ties to any sort of medicinal benefit. And so that is essentially what is defined as a Schedule I drug.
Which is like pretty...
And that's marijuana, according to the federal government.
But here we are talking about the medicinal benefits. We're talking about CBD here. We're talking about people actually directly benefiting with certain health conditions.
Correct.
But it still sits in a Schedule I. I mean, what does that mean to the space of cannabis and industry?
Well, anything that is a Schedule I drug, that is in essence what precludes the cannabis industry from banking. You know, again, it is an illegal substance with absolutely no medicinal value, no benefits, and highly subject to abuse. Is essentially how they define it. So when you think of it that way, again, that is what has led to all of our banking challenges. That's what has led to the disconnect between...
Feeds to it within itself and why we're...
And the distinction between our state laws versus our federal laws. A Schedule I drug, you cannot engage in any sort of meaningful federally approved research with limited circumstances.
Because people on the medical side are saying, well, we need data and statistics to show what is the beneficial side of CBD. Do we have statistics and data proving that?
Well, we're keeping it from being recognized. I mean, there's certainly a lot of independent research out there, and certainly a lot of research coming from other nations. But unfortunately, as long as marijuana, as the feds refer to it, remains a Schedule I drug, we are very limited into the level of investment we can make as a federal government and even at the state level.
So as the cannabis lobbyist here in California, do you think that we're going to eventually see marijuana get removed from a Schedule I?
There are tremendous efforts taking place at the federal level. In fact, I have some individual clients who are very engaged. You also have CCIA, the California Cannabis Industry Association, the National Cannabis Industry Association. There are a number of groups that have been working diligently. But again, it takes a lot of education and awareness. And even in a state as progressive as California, I'm still constantly educating. Imagine when we have to branch out and educate policymakers from other states where cannabis isn't as widely accepted. So it is an ongoing challenge. There is considerable investment of time devoted to this, and we're just going to keep on keeping on.
Well, again, you heard it from Amy. It sounds like this is a topic we're going to continue to cover because there probably is going to be a lot of changes in the space too in order for us to move forward as a nation. So stay tuned. Again, you heard it from Amy, Katrina Rossini. Thank you for the ads and follows with Capital Cannabis Corner. We will be doing more content as the week rolls out.